are you feeling with the emotions going into the game with Montreal? Not only do you have a long history with that club, and then it's also Laurent who came from this club and everything. So just what are the emotions you're feeling, and is it just a little more special for you this type of game?
No, I have no emotion. It's another game, and I'm pleased for Laurent because he's gonna come back here. It's gonna be good for him to see that, and to see the game in a different perspective. But no, this is another game that we're gonna face, and a game that we want to do well.
And how do you just make sure? I know obviously you guys all talk about it, focusing on the next game, but how do you instill that mentality in your players and making sure they aren't looking past to Monterey and stuff? How do you just assure that you guys are all sticking to that one game at a time mentality?
It's cliche, but again, like I said, this is another game, and but happy to play this game because practice is boring sometimes for the players. So I'm gonna be honest with you, they like to play, so this is good for them. They know that this is an MLS game, and this is we want to do well also in this competition. So no, they are ready for that, and they know that also we have a big game Wednesday. But for the moment, this is Montreal, and we'll see after that.
Does it help breaking up the two Monterey games, having Montreal in the middle, so it's not getting too focused on one team, so you guys aren't just going all in on Monterey, that you guys have to focus on MLS still too?
Yes, it's true that me personally, I don't like when we do a back-to-back game because it's not easy. It's not easy. So Monterrey is gonna have a big game also Sunday. So yeah, this is good to have another game, and after that, after the game of Montreal, we're gonna focus on the Monterrey game. Yeah, I like it like that. Yeah.
And I know Christian was available on Wednesday and everything. Just how is he doing in his coming back? And I know he's probably at the end of his recovery process. Just what have you seen from him in training and everything?
No, he's good. He's good. He was on the bench ready to help us against Monterrey, but I didn't put him on the pitch. But no, he's been good. He's been good, ready to help us, ready to have minutes. So we'll see.
Thank you,
Coach. Good morning. It's been 10 years since the Montreal Club America Concacaf final at Olympic Stadium.
Yeah.
A record 61,000 fans assembled for that second game that Montreal had a clear chance of settling on their home turf. I have to guess, since you were 6 months out from being appointed as an assistant with the first team, you were probably in that stadium that day.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have any memories from that you have brought forward?
It was amazing. It was amazing. I'm going to take this opportunity to thank the fans, our fans, because the last game that we had against Monterrey a few days ago, they were amazing. They were really loud. This is not a Saturday or Sunday game. It was a Wednesday game, but we felt them. They were behind us, and the tifo. And I know that it takes time to do everything like this, but the energy was amazing. So why I wanted to push, and why with the players and also the club we try to not to convince, because I want to come the fan, but sometimes it's not easy, is because I had the pleasure to live this situation in Montreal, and this is another competition, and this is also amazing. When you face how can I say that, a foreign team.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really important to show that we have people behind us, that we have the city behind us. And in Montreal was amazing. It was amazing. I remember the game was so emotional, and because of that, in Montreal we created, the culture about this Champions League game. And it's funny because when we faced Chicago, Frank Lopas told me that it was emotional. He told me that, hey, try to win it. I said, yeah, I'm going to try. He said, when you're going to make the final, this is what he said, I'm going to come for the final because I want to support you, I want to support United States. So this is something that's, the fact that we live this situation, in the past, this is important, and this is something that in terms of memory, this is amazing. So that's why the game of Wednesday was beautiful for that also, because we created we have already a good connection, but they were loud since the beginning until the end and after the game also.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, that's why we want to move, we want to go far, and we want to create this kind of emotion, this kind of memory, and this is what I said to my player. Well done, we did a good game, but you create memory, and this is the most important for me.
You've been here a short 16 months. There have been 17 tournament games that your team has participated in. Your record is 11-2-4 in those tournament games. Is there anything different that you and your staff bring to the club, bring to the team ahead of these tournament games that has made you so successful?
You're gonna put me on the spot, man. Come on. No, it's believe in yourself and compete.
Mm-hmm.
Just compete. I didn't like when it was my first message when I said to the front office when I met them that on our way we play. We try to, it's 0-0 before the whistle. So is it possible to have a good performance away and obviously at home also? So the message was that, and with the players I didn't like at all when they were trying to do calculation, mathematics. If we win there, we're gonna go there. If we win, no.
Mm-hmm.
Just play. Why? This is so difficult to. This job is so difficult, to balance with anxiety and pressure and so on. Why are you gonna put more pressure on you? Try to do calculation about if we win this game, we're gonna have 3 points, or 4 points, or 10 points. No, let's play.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that with my staff, this is the message that we try to all the time nurture. And it didn't take a long time for also the club, the organization to be like that, because I cannot do anything else, because this is the way we do things. So I'm really proud of that, to be honest with you, because with a lot of humility, I respect every team, and Monterrey is a really good team. We're gonna play Montreal also. There is no easy game. This is a good team also. So we play and do try to be better. Try to compete every time. So this is the mentality that we have now, and I'm really, really happy with that. Really.
Great, thank you.
Coach, on the topic of fans, I saw that you stopped by the TIFO making event.
Yeah.
Just talk about that and what you saw from your perspective of the making of the TIFO on Wednesday.
This is amazing. The like I said before, miss my job. I like the club, I like the project, I like the city, but I get paid for that. And this is the reality. But them, this is not the case. This is all about passion. This is all about love. And I started to play around 17 years old, so in France, and the fans were so loud. And for me, this culture is really important, to have, this tifo, to take time, take the time to design everything. So I asked a few questions about the idea behind that, how long it takes to do that, and this is wow. So that's why for me it was important to go over there with other people, also with the front office, to show that I see what they do, and to give them also a boost that thank you, just thank you for what you do.
With you guys being the last MLS team in Concacaf, does that kind of bear weight on the shoulder of you and the guys with all of the outside noise of MLS can't compete with Liga MX, et cetera, et cetera? Does that kind of bear weight on you guys and want you guys to show that MLS can compete with the top teams in CONCACAF?
I'm going to be straightforward. I don't read anything regarding my team, regarding me, because like I told you, I respect your job, but this is all about perspective. It's all about narrative. After that, when I have to know something, people, close friend and family is gonna send me, and my staff also is gonna tell me that, hey, you have to read that. So this is amazing to be involved in the four best team. After that, like I said before, the narrative. It's important that you do your job. It's important that because we need you to also tell the story and also to inform everyone. But after that, this is something that I cannot control. And for me, I don't know how the game's gonna be against Montreal on Wednesday. But the only thing that I want is compete and play your game. And after that, we'll see the results. So. No, I'm really proud of that. Really proud because it's not easy to face this kind of team. This is not easy to play in both competition. But yeah, I love it. I love it. So if we can give a bit of happiness to the American culture, I would say, against the Mexican culture, I'm happy. So that's, I don't know.
Thanks, Coach.
Coach, when you guys get down, or you guys are handling adversity, it seems like you're there on the side playing chess with the board. Can you talk about what some of what goes through your head like when you're seeing the team, handle adversity?
It's funny that you talk about this because I was talking with a really good friend of mine. He's a mental preparator, and we discussed often to talk about life or the game and so on. And I told him that as a coach, I am able to control my stress, I would say, but stress is normal because when you want to do well, stress is normal. But I'm fine. But around 50, 60 minutes, the game starts for me. Because we have a plan, and after that we can adjust certain things. So yeah, I try to help my team. I try to give them tools to bounce back or to adjust certain things. So that's why I have, and because I am a visual person, I need to move stuff. So my staff knows that if they tell me that maybe we can change this player, I said, yeah, show me. I have to see that. So that's why I need to have a tactical board to adjust certain things, and also to be clear, because we have also players that who speak a different language, and sometimes with emotion, my English is not so good, so it could be Franglish. So that's why I like to show them, stuff. But no, listen, this is me. This is the way I am like this. I need to move certain things to help the players, and again, at the end of the day, I know that the players are on the pitch. They try to do well, but I try to have the 1% to help them to succeed. That's why I do that.
And speaking with Yevon a little bit earlier, he opened up about how he's comfortable now. Can you talk about how he, through your eyes, what you're seeing with Yevon?
I've learned so much with him. Because he had a difficult moment last year. He showed his quality because that's why normal, because that's why he's here. But he was not able to deal with the adversity, So he was emotional. And I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know because so I just listened. What I've learned is sometimes you have to listen to people, and you don't have to talk all the time. You have to listen to them, and after that, boom, when this is the good moment, try to discuss a little bit more. So what I've learned is listen is important. When someone has emotion, instead of telling the person that, hey, don't shout or don't cry or don't do this, no, do it. Do it, and after that, when the moment will come, I will try to connect and try to do stuff with him. So I've learned a lot how to manage people with different emotions. And we found a way to do it and there is no secret. Is clarity and patient time, and this is what happened with him. He's been really good last year, the last 10 games, and this year, yeah, he gives us another perspective of the game, depending what we want to do, and he's confident, and he believes a little bit more on himself, because it was the weakness a bit for him. But I'm really pleased about what he does.
He also, talked about, when speaking about fans, how whenever he gets to that, feeling like the mentally empty, hearing the fans, it gives him a recharge. For you as the coach, you're not really out there, with the energy. How does the fans help you?
Me, I am a goosebump guy. So I can tell you that Wednesday I had almost, 5 or 6 times goosebump regarding that offensive actions that we had, but also defensive action that fans understood that it was a key moment because we made a play at this moment. And yeah, this is amazing. I have no words for that, because again, we do this job also to provoke this kind of emotions. Like I said before, few people can come to watch a game and they're gonna watch only the last 10 minutes and they're gonna look at the scoreboard and they're gonna say, okay, we win or we had a loss. But when you leave, this story, when you do a game and the fans are behind us like this, and sometimes they can be also upset, yeah, this is the connection and this is amazing. So this is good for us and for everybody.
Thank you.